How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here. Hope you're having a great day. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to play Let's Dance by David Bowie. Now, in this video, I'm going to take you through the Nile Rodgers rhythm guitar part. It's got some really funky chords to it, and I'm going to break down each section of the song so you can get playing it today. Before we get into the lesson, make sure to hit the thumbs up button though, and make sure to subscribe. We post brand new guitar lessons every single day on the channel. The goal of this channel is to reach as many people as possible and help the world get better at guitar. So again, really appreciate your guys' support here. With that said, let's get into the video. Alright, here we go. Let's Dance by David Bowie. The song starts out with a 4-bar build on an E-flat 7 chord and then goes into the main progression, what I'm going to call the A section of this song. So I'll play that for you first, and then I'll break it down. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's break this down. We start out on an E-flat 7 chord. And I'm just going to play the middle strings on the guitar. I'm going to play, starting with the A string, 6, 5, 6, 4. I'm going to build in with eighth notes. So eighth notes are going to be 8 strums to a bar. I'll use all downs like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 3 and 4. And I can kind of pump the chord a little bit like this just to release the pressure, or you could palm mute it if you want a similar effect. For 4 bars, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then we go into the A section and we play this. Let me explain the chords first. We're going to play a B-flat minor 11, which all these chords, by the way, are going to be on the top 4 strings. So strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to play the 8th fret on the D string, 10th fret on the G string, 9th fret on the B string, and 11th fret on the high E. That's B-flat minor 11. We're going to play that for the first 2 bars. And all these chords in the A section, each chord lasts 2 bars. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to B-flat minor 6. Great chord voicing here. I'm going to play the 8th fret. And again, I'll keep those 2 fingers there, 8 and 10. And I'll bring this finger down 1 string and take the pinky off. So you should be on 8, 10, 8, 9. That's our B-flat minor 6th. Then we're going to go to G-flat 6, which is based off of this chord. Again, if we just play the top 4 strings, we're going to bar all on 11. And you could do this with your 1st finger, you could do it with your 3rd finger, whichever is comfortable for you. So all on the 11th fret. And then B-flat minor 7, which is 8, 10, 9, 9. Now I have adapted this guitar part. I watched a behind the scenes of this. You can check it out on YouTube with Nile Rodgers talking about what he played. And he actually just played this rhythm. He just played that rhythm on guitar, but then they added these delay effects which give you these echoes. So if you don't have a delay pedal and you just want to pick this up and play it, I would recommend just adding a few more strums in there like this. And that kind of sounds like you're catching all those delays to just do it with one guitar and no pedals. So what I'm playing here for the first bar is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and. So I'm going to start on the first beat and play a 16th note. 1 E and a. And then I'll play a down, so a down on 1, and then an up on the last 16th note of beat 1, the 1 E and a. So you're going to want to count these 16th notes out. 1 E and a, 2. And then on beat 2, we're going to play 2 E and a. So we're going to play on the E and the 2 E and a. So 1 E and a, 2 E and a. The strumming pattern is down, up, up, up. So 1 E and a, 2 E and a. We're just keeping our hand going back and forth, and that's how we determine sort of the grid for the strumming pattern. 1 E and a, 2 E and a. And then we'll play 3 and, or 3 E and a, just 2 8th notes on beat 3. 3 E and a. We'll do those with both downs. So altogether, the rhythm's going to go 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 and 4 and. We'll rest on beat 4. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 and 4 E and a. I'll just repeat that. And I'm keeping these staccato and short here with my fretting hand. I'm releasing the pressure. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 and 4 E and a. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 and 4 E and 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 and 4 E and a. So if we put this rhythm together with the changes that we learned, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll rest for a bar. 3, 4, then next chord. 1, 2, then G flat 6. 1, 2, 3, B flat minor 7. 1, 2, 3, and then we repeat. So what's happening is we're playing that rhythm and then we're resting for a bar. Then we're changing chords and repeating the process. Here it is again. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat minor 7. 2, 3, 4. All right, we've got one more section to learn here. I'm calling this the B section, and I'm going to break it down into 2 parts. The first part is 8 bars long, and then the next part is 7 bars long. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to that main progression. So here we're just going to play some simple chords and let them ring out. We'll have some 8th notes, some half notes, and some whole notes. We're going to start out on an A flat chord, and we're going to strum it once and let it ring for 8 counts. So it's going to be a whole note tied to a whole note. Now I use these thumb chords here. I'm going to play an A flat chord for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go D flat to E flat with half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then back to A flat for 8 counts. 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go to an E flat 11, which is this chord with one finger here. We're just going to play, barring from the A to the B string on the 6th fret. We'll do 8th notes, 1 and 2. That's the first half of this B section. So I'll play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2. Then E flat 11. 1 and 2. All right, then we've got 3 more chords and then something familiar. So A flat. We've seen that. That's going to be a whole note there. 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then F minor. This is a minor version of that thumb chord that I'm playing there. So I'm going to use the first fret here with my thumb, and then 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. I'll bar with my 1st finger to get that F minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then D flat. 2, 3, 4, and then we have 4 bars of E flat 7, which is exactly how we started the intro. 1, 1, 2, 3, and back. Back to the main groove. So let me play this entire B section in one pass so you can hear what it sounds like in context. 1, 2, 3, 4, A flat, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D flat, E flat, D flat, E flat, A flat, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, E flat 11, 1 and 2 and 3, and A flat, F minor, D flat, E flat 7. Just like the intro. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, guys. That's my breakdown of Let's Dance by David Bowie. Have fun practicing this along with the recording. Be sure to take it slow and work on getting those chords clean. Before you go, I've got a free gift for you. In the description below, you can get a PDF that's over 100 pages long, all about soloing. Check that out as my gift to you, and we'll see you guys in the next one.